Good morning, everyone. So my name is Zainab. Welcome to Center of Wellbeing, Training and Culture. I'm gonna quickly be going through health and safety with you.
So, like Zainab did, we did the health and safety. We'll be going through our CWTC promo, just for some of you that are new here, so you know what we do and who we are. We'll be going through some of our achievements for our third and last year of our funding. We'll then go into what the purpose of this video was, the purpose of this event, why we've done this funding project. You'll then get a special little message from our CEO, Mohammed Sawa. Sadly, he could not make it for today's session, but I was able to grab him this morning, just briefly, and be like, right, just speak into this microphone, I'll put it on a video for you, because everyone likes to see what he's talking about. From that, I will then show the piece of the resistance, the hate crime awareness video that I've been working on for the past month, which is also translated into Urdu. So for some of our Urdu speakers at the back, please bring in your input into how the translation is done. I'll then be asking some of our special guests to come up and speak about what they thought of the video. Is there anything that they enjoyed with it? Is there any improvements where they want to be using this kind of video? I'll then be asking for all of our amazing stall holders. So for example, we've got Great Manchester Police, we've got the Victim Service, we've got Stop Hate UK, we've got Sixth Form College, and we've got Hoodmore on this side. I'll bring in you all up one by one, and you'll do a nice little speech about who you are, what you do, and what is the great work that you do in Oldham, just so if anyone isn't able to speak and network around, you get something to say it on the big microphone. We'll then be going through some questions and answers around the video. At that point, there's on your table, you'll see partnership working forms. Please, if you are interested in working with CWTC, whether that be for a video, whether that be for an event or a workshop, or you're just interested in some of the workshops that we have on offer, please fill that in and leave it with one of our volunteers at the back. Volunteers, can you wave for me please so everyone knows where you are? If you leave it with them, they'll be able to give it to me, and then we'll be able to hopefully work together in the future. So, I'll quickly go through our promos.
Welcome to CWTC, Central Wellbeing, Training and Culture in Oldham. Great community training, activities and networking with disabled access and safe environment with easy access to transport. We offer some free services to the residents of Oldham, including CWTC Wellbeing Cafe, Get Connected Community Podcast, Basic IT for Adults, Spoken English, video training, audio production, content creation, Introduction to Cost of Living Crisis Information, how to plan and organize your local community events, community networking events, cultural events, work placements and volunteering in admin and media skills, visits to places of interest, free Greg's food collection at CWTC, CWTC hall hire for meetings and workshops. To register for activities or to work in partnership with CWTC, please email admin@cw-tc.co.uk. Also visit our website for more information, www.cw-tc.co.uk. Looking forward to work in collaboration to support residents of Oldham. Thank you.
So now that you know who we are, we just want to quickly go through our achievements from September till now. So in our third and last funding year, our target was 216 for all of our events. That's people face-to-face that we've seen. So far, just within the time from September to April, we've already done 282. So we've already exceeded our goal. Same as we did last year, same as we did the year before that. We've also looked at, from our total achieved from the whole year, not including face-to-face, but also including large-scale events like this. We've worked with over 506 different people, new people, compared to last year. So we're well on track to smash our goal 100%. The actual video will help to explain what hate crime is, how to recognise it, how to report it, and what/where support is available today. We are also grateful to Oldham Council, Verbi Cara, who will be here later on, and Action Together for this project, and for all of our participants that are involved in the podcast. Some of you are here today. I know you're all hiding your faces because you'll be seen later on. But thank you. Without the support from our organisations, locally and nationally, this wouldn't have happened. We're very grateful to be able to work in such a tight network and use different services and enhance what they're doing and make it more aware of what they're doing, so that we're not duplicating work, but we're making it more efficient. And that's the main goal of what this video is here today. So just before I start this video, for some of you who may not know, this is our CEO of Centre of Wellbeing Training and Culture, Mohammed Sawa. This charity's been running for 32 years now, which is crazy to say out loud. 26 years in Rochdale, and we moved here in 2020. Luckily I was able to get this message from him this morning, and I was able to quickly put it together and put it onto PowerPoint. And this is a little message from him to all of you lot.
Good morning, everyone. Apologies for not able to make it to the event today. You guys have a wonderful time and get to know each other. I just would like to begin by thanking the Mayor of Oldham, Councillor Adam Moores, Councillor Howard Sykes, our guest speakers, partner organisations, sports services, and every one of you here today. Your presence reflects a shared commitment to building safe, more inclusive communities. I would also like to recognise and thank our partners for their continued support in delivering this project and helping us to extend its reach to a wider audience. There is already a great deal of valuable work being carried out by sports services to raise awareness of hate crime across Oldham. This initiative is another step forward, particularly in reaching individuals who may not be fluent in English. By using social media creatively and responsibly, we can communicate important messages in ways that are accessible, engaging, and impactful for our diverse communities. At CWTC, we are proud of our strong understanding of local communities and our ability to work in partnership with services to deliver meaningful outcomes. It is crucial that we continue to learn from one another, share good practice, and maintain open communication. At times, this may require us to think differently and explore new approaches while always striving to achieve and improve our shared goals. We are extremely grateful for the support we have received from organisations including the Community Fund, Greg's Foundation, Action Together, Jane as our Central Officer, Oldham Council, whereby Cara for this project, and the many partners we have worked alongside over the years. Your support has been invaluable in helping us deliver this work. Community safety is important for everyone, regardless of background or where we come from. Oldham is a great place where so much to offer, with further ongoing regeneration and a strong spirit of collaboration from diverse communities. It is essential that we continue to work together as a society to reduce hate crime, celebrate our cultural diversity, and create positive environments in which people can live and work with dignity and respect. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank our dedicated staff and volunteers. Their time, effort, skills, and commitment have been central to the success of this project. Without their hard work and research, this would not have been possible. Finally, thank you once again for attending and supporting this event. Once the project video is released, we kindly ask for your support in sharing it widely so that we can continue to raise awareness and reach as many people as possible. Thank you, take care, and God bless.
I couldn't have put what he said any better. This whole project is to bring everyone closer. It's to bring everyone closer to understand that Oldham is as one. We work best when we work together, not when we're segregated, not when we're isolated. We work best when our communities are with each other. So this is the video. So just a bit of background on how this video was created is that we originally had the meeting with Verbi Cara, where we spoke about what we want to be doing, and we wanted to raise awareness for the South Asian community on recognising hate crime. So we wanted to take English content and translate it so it can be used for English speakers and non-native English speakers as well. So with this, we invited various services, some that are present today, such as Neural from Oldham Greenhill Sports and Recreation Club. Well, just wave so everyone can see you. We had the pleasure to invite Councillor Howard Sykes to bring his point on from there, and then was able to get the pleasure to speak to the CEO of Stop Hate UK, Rose Simpkins, who will speak later on, Victoria Barker from Greater Manchester Victim Service, and we were also lucky to get the Greater Manchester Police to bring their point in on how to recognise hate crime and what to go for. So the video is 10 minutes long. Please sit tight and watch into it, and then afterwards, like Mohammed said, I'll be asking for some of you to come up and to give your insight onto it.
The video helps to explain what hate crime is, how to recognise it, how to report it, and what/where support is available.
We have lots of definitions around hate crime. As a professional and as part of your service, how would you define hate crime?
So I would say, it's very much a criminal offence that is motivated by hostility and prejudice against someone's identity. So this can be, their race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, and it can show up, very differently day to day. It can be, verbal abuse. It can be property damage. It can be, physical violence. Sometimes it can be in kind of subtle ways and can escalate it. But very much someone being kind of targeted for who they are is how I would kind of see it and define it.
There's two types. There's a hate incident and a hate crime. Hate incident is where no crime's taken place. So like me and Andy are sat here, I might say something that he perceives as being racist or against one of these characteristics. So the hate crime is where I might cause damage whilst I'm doing this to Andy, so that's recorded as a crime, or I might assault Andy, that's a hate crime. Now they both investigated in the same way, but they get recorded differently.
Okay. But when you get people from, say, the South Asian background, who are not English as a first language and not IT literate, what's the support available for them, and how is the service helping to support them as well?
Well, we always try to make sure that our helpline team is made up of diverse identities and diverse sort of history of, the work background, all different sorts of things. So there will be people on the team who will maybe share that identity with you, but all our team are trained to be able to work with all different sorts of people. We can use interpreters, and what we ask people to do if they would like to speak with an interpreter is just call us and give us your name, your language and your phone number, and just say obviously you're from Oldham, and then we'll call you back with an interpreter. But it's just really important that people don't use that as an emergency service, because it won't be immediate.
Sure.
So we would always say, if you're in immediate danger, always dial 999. But if you're okay to wait for maybe a few days, then you can use that service and we will call you back.
How is hate crime affecting young people and families, and in terms of the sense of safety within the local neighbourhoods?
I would never go behind Prospect Road.
Oh, right.
Because you were, almost guaranteed to face some sort of abuse, verbal or sometimes physical, often physical, in fact.
So it's because of your background or faith?
Absolutely, yeah, because of the colour of his skin. It was literally that. And that fear still existed for a very long time. For about 10 years, that fear was still there. So growing up in late 90s all the way till maybe mid or late 2000, that fear was still there, because there'd always be incidents, and that's what it was. It wasn't, sometimes fear amongst young people can exist because of misconceptions or skewed perceptions or social media.
Now, reporting is seen as is underrepresented in many ways, that people from South Asian communities don't come forward. Why is that?
I think it might be the reason. What is it being dealt with accordingly, appropriately by the authorities? Are their claims being taken seriously? Do they have the confidence in public office in terms of public servant and the police?
And the trust is there.
The trust issues are definitely there. I mean, what also is an issue for the women of our ethnicity is there's a language barrier, there's a confidence issue there, and there's a cultural barrier as well. Some of the grievances that they want to raise, it might be with talking to a man. They might not find it comfortable, so that needs to be facilitated.
What about the society at large, in terms of the faith groups, community leaders, organizations, just general public? What part can they play to not only work together but help services as well to work jointly together?
Well, I'm a great believer that the unshouted about or whatever heroes are people who work in faith communities.
Yeah.
In a lot of our communities, faith communities are the people in churches, mosques, synagogues, or in temples are the people who make things happen in the community, and they just quietly get on with it, don't they?
Yes.
So I think they're very powerful advocates, and usually are good examples of where to start with issues about diversity, tolerance, celebrating difference, as I call it, which is what we need to. It's not something we need to be wary of, and I think we've learnt the lesson. The lesson about coming together. People used to be called multiculturalism, which I think is an overused word. I think we should celebrate our differences, not try to be the same. I think that's a mistake we made in the 60s.
The difference is the beauty of each community. It's not what you look like, it's the beauty you have within.
Absolutely, it's not what you sound like. The fact that I talk very different than somebody in Failsworth does is something we should celebrate. And it's not a problem.
As a humanity, we're gifted with all these things.
Yes.
One should enjoy. I always say, for example, UK is a world on your doorstep.
Very much so.
Just open your arms and embrace it. Yes. And it's a wonderful town with fantastic things happening.
So there was a girl from a secondary school. I won't name the secondary school, it's a local one, and she was there was a boy that's not Asian that would constantly abuse her, verbally abuse her, and she told me about it while we were doing that campaign, that he abuses me, says things, and I told her, look, have you reported it to the teachers? Have the teachers been witness of it? She said, I've told the teachers, and the teachers have actually been witness of it, and they just simply tell the child not to do it, or the boy not to do it. One day what happened is, during our campaign, 12 weeks campaign, she came and she goes, yesterday, that boy, he pulled my scarf off. And I said, did you tell the teacher? She said, yes, I told the teacher didn't do anything about it, and I feel like he did it because I'm a Muslim, because he's not pulling anybody else's jumper or their coat or anything like that. He pulled my scarf off specifically, not my jumper. So I said, what you need to do is go into school tomorrow and tell the teacher, you've told the child off, but I want you to record it as a hate crime. So she went the next day and she said that, and immediately the teacher escalated it.
Yes.
Just a walk home through Oldham, when a group of people started shouting racist comments at me, just because of my skin colour, just because I'm South Asian. They were making hurtful comments and laughing at me. It quickly made me feel unsafe and targeted. They made these hurtful comments. It was like a punch to the gut. Just in few moments, I completely felt unsafe and felt targeted. It wasn't just a passing comment. It shook me to my core, lingered for days. And the anxiety was the worst part. I started to feel hesitant going out on my own, consistently worried about it might happen again. It chipped away my confidence, making me feel like I didn't belong in my own neighborhood, in my own community. It is a lonely feeling when something like that happens to you and you're on your own and you don't know where to report it. The thought of reporting the incident was daunting enough. It was a real fear that speaking up might lead to further harassment, that drawing attention to myself I could become even bigger target. I felt like staying silent meant living with the fear and hurt, but speaking out risked my safety. Honestly, I didn't feel like I would be heard due to my age. It seemed easier to stay silent than to face more negativity or feel dismissed. However, due to the research and learning at CWTC, now I feel more confident in knowing where to report the hate crime. I feel more confident and supported. I understand what happened was a hate crime, that it's more important to speak up. I want others to know there is help and you don't need to be silent, don't need to feel unsafe, and there is support out there.
By dialing 999 if it's an immediate danger.
Yeah.
101 to report an incident, so it's took place but there's no threat, risk and harm. They can report it that way, and they could also do it via the GMP website. There are other ways, but these are the most ways that we'd suggest to you.
Well, we run a 24-hour helpline that all residents and visitors to Oldham can use, and there's somebody there 24 hours a day to listen to you, to help you work out what you want to happen next. Sometimes it could be just because you want the incident logging, so there's a record of it. You don't want anything else at this point. And that's fine.
We need to believe the victim and support the victim and be there for them and let people know that they can come to us and it'll be taken seriously. Because otherwise people aren't going to report it.
I'd now like to ask some people, this is where people normally like turn away and don't look at me, but I'd like to ask for some of our guest speakers and some of the people on these stalls or anyone in the crowd just to come up and give your feedback on the video. So I will start with Councillor Howard Sykes.
I think I said what I wanted to do, and I think you put an excellent video together with a lot of things. The lived experiences I find incredibly powerful. And some of this is about getting the word out there, which is why I'm very pleased to be involved with this and was pleased to turn up and be invited, because this is a really important issue, and it doesn't matter what religion, what colour you are, or what your characteristics are, or anything, to be honest. This is really important, and it's totally unacceptable in our community and in our borough, and that's why I'll shout that loud and hard. And some people won't like it, but that says more about them than it does about me. I'm really pleased to see everybody in the room. Nice to see that. So enjoy the rest of the day. Make sure you network with people who are here. Thank them for turning up. And I think
Thank you. I'm really honoured to be here today. And I've been doing this job at Stop Hate UK for more than 20 years now. And still videos like that or talks like that just still have that impact, and that's why it's important that we carry on doing what we're doing, because still people are being hurt by hate, and so we need to be able to talk about it. So we need somewhere to go. So it's great to see other support services here, just letting people know that we do care. There is someone who understands and wants to hear what you have to say and work with you to help you. So I think the video is obviously, I'm going to say it's really good, but it is really good because we need to reach people. A number of people who still say there's no point, nobody cares, where do I go? And so me and my colleague Harry are here today to say that there are lots of people who care and there is somewhere to go, and we will work together to try and make everybody safer. And what a great message that's come out today about obviously the solidarity of Oldham, and that's one of the things we always say at Stop Hate UK is we need to make more noise than the haters, because basically we're letting them win, and we need to work together to create a safe and thriving community for us all. So thank you.
The first thing is you think about the police, don't you? So the obvious one, it's been mentioned on the video before, 999. You can come to a police station, but if you're not comfortable with that, then why not tell somebody else what's been going on inside your life? Speak to a friend. It might well be that you're socialising. Speak to your landlord, speak to, let's say, First Choice Homes, let somebody know there, because they can contact us. They'll have their own way of reporting things themselves. So you don't need to sit there in silence and just put up with what's going on in your life. This is the part where we all have to stand together. We're the police and we stand for that. But what we don't stand for is people and hate crime. Have some confidence in us. Give us a job to do. If you see something like us on the street, we're police transport officers, come and speak to us, or the police. Tell a friend, get them to speak to us. You don't need to put up with whatever's been put up with. It's really important that we get this message out to everybody that it is taken seriously. So don't be in fear that we're going to just shrug it off and go, oh, you need to be doing this, that, the other. No, we're here for that. That's the purpose of the police. We all stand together. We have to stop all this, what's been going on for a long, long time. But I feel really confident. I've been seeing that video as well. It filled me with confidence, sat there with the people that are involved in what they've said and how to report it.
If you look around the room, we've got people of all cultures, all backgrounds, orientation, religion, and it's our collective effort to address hate crime. And I'd like to commend CWTC, Mohammed Sawa and his team, and Adam in actually highlighting the issues, getting everyone here in congregation, whether it's the Greater Manchester Police, whether it's the local councillors, like-minded voluntary sector organisation. It's a collective effort for us, and we have, where there's hate, we always counter that with organisations like Stop Hate and the Greater Manchester Police to combat that. And I've got every confidence in us as a society to address hate crime and give people the utmost confidence to actually report it. I don't have to go through the avenues that are available online, through the phone, through web chats and all that stuff. It's been well documented, so I wish everyone every success, and it's a collective responsibility now that we share these videos widely to people that are less confident, and to give them the sort of platform to be able to report hate crime. So huge commendation to everyone here that's turned up, and to Mohammed Sawa and his team, and Adam for creating this video as well. Thank you very much.
So I'd like to bring to the stage Mayor of Oldham, Councillor Eddie Moores.
Thank you, and good morning. Hate crime, it's what it says. It's a crime because of hatred. The hatred is normally born out of a misunderstanding. People they don't know why they're doing it, and that's not an excuse. But they hate something. Why do they hate it? Because they're a Manchester United fan and they hate Manchester City. Because they're a different colour of skin. Because they're from a different community. Any hatred is an offence to humanity, I think. We are all people of this world, and we should all try to understand each other's communities, each other's beliefs, each other's desires, wants and needs. Hatred is horrible, horrible. We've seen what it can do in Northern Ireland, more locally. We can see what it can do worldwide on the news. But we need to overcome it. Hate crime needs to be reported. It needs to be actioned. And it's up to the community to change people's attitudes to each other. If we can change those attitudes, we can remove hate crime, because there will be no hatred in this world. That would be my perfect world. It's not going to be in the near future. It's not going to be. We need to strive to change our communities, our thoughts, and understand each other. So I would encourage everybody to report it if they see it. And I can thank everybody for coming along today to hear other people speak. No, seriously, this is an important event today. We, as people in this room, can have an impact, and we need to go out there and spread the message. So thank you for inviting me along today. Thank you for putting on this event, the people at the CWC, and it's brilliant that you've done this.
So what we want to do today is to meet you guys, so that we've got an avenue that we can follow if anybody does report a hate crime. We can signpost them. It's something we do take very, very seriously as a public-facing government office, and I think we're probably one of the only government offices which is open to the public now, so we often meet people that don't go anywhere else. They come to us because they have to, because they need help. So we need to know about you guys, so we know where to send them if you tell us about hate crime. So me and Libby will be coming around to see you all, if we haven't seen you already, making sure that we have got your contact details. We can take all of your information, we can put it onto our network, so our work coaches can access it quickly and refer people quickly to the right people who can help them if it's needed. Yeah? Thank you.
If you'd like to just do a massive final thank you. Once again to our CEO, Mohammed Sawa. I just saw he was on all the videos. I remember there was podcast recording days where he would do 3 podcasts back to back to back, and he had a dry mouth halfway through because he's been speaking the whole day, so he really put his full time into making sure that the questions were asked, that everyone was comfortable, so we want to give a massive thank you to Mohammed. Once again to Verify for supporting us throughout the whole process, helping us when we needed it, helping us with the amazing bags that we will be giving out afterwards, the little tote bags with some hate crime information in there. There's a notebook and some pins as well, so we will be giving them out as well. A massive thank you to the Mayor and Mayoress of Oldham, Eddie and Kathy. Thank you very much for coming down. It's good to see such a massive collaboration of people from different areas, from mayors to councillors to stall holders to the police force to victim services. Having you all here shows how much we care and how much we want to really put this message across. So thank you all for coming. We do have apologies from our central officer, Jane Glacier-White, from Action Together. She wasn't able to make it, but if she was, trust me, she would have said a lot. and she's amazing for those who have seen her. Thank you to all of our volunteers and work placements at the back. You've made this event happen. You were helping out with the coffees, you were helping out with the stalls, you were ringing people. Some of you would have had phone calls yesterday from Anusha. You want to give a wave, Anusha? Thank you to Aisha, to Zainab, to our amazing volunteers on the camera work. This is their first time ever doing camera work on a large scale event, so it's a lot of overwhelming stuff for them, but they've done fantastic. I want to say thank you to all of our work placement providers, so Sixth Form College, Oldham College, Northlands Training Group, which Zainab is from. We also look at King's Trust, Rochdale and Ashton. All the participants involved in the podcast, but we also had massive support around getting with these contacts. I remember emailing Verbi about a month ago playing, this is who I want, how do I get them? And she sent me back a message, so I'm very grateful for her on that one. I want to say a massive thank you to our funders as well, so the National Lottery Community Fund, the Greggs Foundation, and everyone here today for making this happen, so thank you very much. This is it from me. Thank you all once again. Please network amongst yourself. Please speak to all these services. Everyone here does amazing work. Just working with everyone from here for the last month, I've seen amazing things happen. For example, the 24-hour helpline from Stop Hate UK, it is never not on. You can call at any time of the day for any information. You'll get your information provided. Thank you to the Great Manchester Police. They are always busy. They are always helping the Oldham community. So thank you for giving your time to come here and speak to people. And that is really all from me. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Food will be here shortly.
An absolute pleasure to be here at the CWTC today for this AIDS awareness event. AIDS awareness is something we should not in the least bit tolerate. I was so pleased to be here. It was a great event, hearing from different people, different organisations about the work they're doing. So thank you to everybody here, and I look forward to the next event. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Councillor Howard Sykes. I'm leader of the Liberal Democrat group on Oldham Council. This has been a first-class event here this morning where we've launched the new video about hate crimes, some really powerful messages in that video, an excellently well-attended event with contributions from people, not just who contributed to the video, but have also turned up today. First-class event, wish them well, watch the video, make sure you share it. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Rose. I'm from the charity Stop Hate UK. So we've had a great time here this morning, meeting lots of people to talk about what hate crime is and how we all work together to provide support. So Stop Hate UK provides a 24-hour helpline, and it's confidential and we're independent. So we just ask you to, if you experience something or witness it, where somebody has been targeted because of who they are, then give us a call or email us or use our text reporting. Have a look at our website. There's lots of different ways that the residents and visitors to Oldham can use our service. The video is really powerful. And as I said earlier, I've been doing this job for more than 20 years, and it still has that impact when you listen to the real life experiences of people and how we all need to work together to make us all safer.
Hi, I'm Victoria from Greater Manchester Victim Services. Today has just been an absolutely fabulous event, bringing all the services together, bringing the community together, fundamentally creating awareness of all the support that is out there, understanding what hate crime is a little bit better, how to report it, what support is out there. It's been fabulous to be part of the project, to see the video, the final video today, speaking through all the different areas of hate crime, the support that's available. So thank you so much for inviting us to be part of the project, to be part of the event. Another absolutely fabulous event, and really looking forward to being involved in more in the future. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Guy Nicholson. I'm from Oldham Job Centre. It was such a great event today. Great seeing all these other bodies that we can network with and work together going forward. In the job centre, we see people are very vulnerable and reaching out for help. So finding good people to signpost people to is essential. Thank you very much, and we look forward to doing this sort of thing again.
So today we was invited to this magical event where we learned about hate crime, where the police, which is me and Martin, were able to talk about how to report hate crime and what hate crime is. The event was amazing, really. I've not been to one like this before, so it was great to meet and network with other people, listen to other services and what they do for the community. And I look forward to hopefully getting involved in another one as they come around.
Yes, I'd like to echo what Tony's just said. It was a very eventful occasion, you know, meeting plenty of good people from other partner agencies, meeting the community. Yeah, I thought it was very proactive, very enjoyable, and it was good to take part, and I look forward to taking part in another one in the future. Thank you.